But I think this is a major issue for the United States. I don't think there's any doubt that quantitative easing enabled the rich and the quick. It was a massive gift. Part of it was, and I want this carefully interpreted, it was deliberate in the sense that we were hoping to create a wealth effect. And you know the theory there. Certainly in the case of the housing market, I believe we were effective. And by the way, even though I'm a hawk, I supported the first initiative on housing. We needed to revive the American dream. And I think we've succeeded significantly there, even with the recent setbacks. In terms of Treasury purchases and the way markets discount future cash flows and use the 10-year Treasury as their benchmark, I do think there was a more concentrated effect. And you see it in the kind of earnings that are announced by certain private equity groups and individuals and so on. And therein, I think, lies some political danger. And I shocked many of my colleagues by saying I understood the Occupy movement, and I also understand the End the Fed movement. Because one could argue, and the Bank of England has actually done a calculation on this, that it was the distribution of the wealth effect was concentrated in about 40% of what they expected it to be, if my memory is correct. I don't know what the number is for us, but it was heavily concentrated. And we don't work for the rich and the quick. We work for the American people. So that's been one of my bigger disappointments. And I hope that we do indeed succeed in being able to say in the end, the wealth effect was more evenly distributed. I doubt it. So this is an issue. But it's not just an issue in the United States. I think it's an issue in all countries. It is natural. Again, those that are clever and those that are trained properly and so on can take advantage of our changing the rate at which one discounts future cash flows and then carry it to an extreme sometimes by virtue of taking enormous risk, which can then come back and bite you on the backside. But I am concerned about income distribution in the United States, yes. And I think the efficacy of QE3 is still to be debated in terms of its distribution.